1. Hook, ever wondered how to keep your AWS bill under 5,000 rupees a month? It's possible, and today, I'll show you exactly how I do it. 2. The real problem many beginners and startups dive into AWS, excited by its vast capabilities. So, how do you avoid that? Let's break it down. 3. The simple explanation: keeping your AWS costs low is about understanding your usage and making informed choices. Here's the deal: utilization. Know what services you need and when. Only pay for what you use. Monitoring. Set up alerts for spending. AWS budgets can notify you when you're nearing your limits. Optimization. Regularly review your resources. Are there services you're not using? Shut them down. In essence, it's about being proactive rather than reactive. 4. Real-world example. Let's consider a startup I worked with last year. They launched an application on AWS using EC2 instances, RDS for databases, and S3 for storage. Initially, their bill was 10,000 rupees a month. Here's how they got it down to 4,500 rupees. They used two T2.micro instances for their application, which cost about 600 rupees each per month. They switched from RDS to a managed database service that cost them only 1,500 rupees. They utilized S3 lifecycle policies to transition infrequently accessed data to a cheaper storage class, saving 1,000 rupees. They implemented CloudWatch alerts to keep track of their spending. Their proactive approach saved them over 5,500 rupees in just a few months. They realized that small changes lead to significant savings. 5. What to do instead. Let's dive deeper into how you can replicate this. Here's a step-by-step framework. Step 1. Assess your needs. Identify which AWS services are crucial for your project. Use the AWS pricing calculator to estimate costs based on expected usage. Step 2. Choose the right instance types. Start with T2.micro or T3.micro instances. They're free for the first year if you're eligible. Monitor CPU utilization. If it's below 20%, consider a smaller instance. Step 3. Implement auto-scaling. Use auto-scaling groups to adjust the number of instances based on demand. Set minimum instances to 1 and maximum to 3. This ensures you're not over-provisioning. Step 4. Optimize storage. Use S3 for storage but implement lifecycle rules. Transition old data to S3 Glacier after 30 days. Regularly delete unused EBS volumes. Each volume can cost around 1,000 rupees monthly. Step 5. Set up monitoring and alerts. Create AWS budgets to set cost thresholds. Use CloudWatch to set alerts for resource utilization and spending. Step 6. Review regularly. Schedule monthly reviews. Analyze what services are being used and if they still align with your needs. Consider switching to reserved instances if you have predictable workloads. 6. Common mistakes. Let's discuss 5 common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Ignoring unused resources. Fix. Regularly audit your AWS account for orphaned resources like EBS volumes or elastic IPs. Mistake 2. Not setting budgets. Fix. Implement AWS budgets and alerts. Aim to keep spending below a threshold that works for you. Mistake 3. Over-provisioning resources. Fix. Start small and scale as needed. Use AWS's recommendations for instance types. Mistake 4. Forgetting about data transfer costs. Fix. Monitor data transfer usage. Use CloudFront for caching to reduce costs. Mistake 5. Not utilizing free tier benefits. Fix. Take full advantage of the AWS free tier. Ensure your usage stays within the limits for free services. 7. Quick checklist before you leave. Here's a quick checklist to ensure you're on the right track. Have you assessed your AWS needs? Are you using the right instance types? Is auto-scaling configured? Are you optimizing your storage? Do you have monitoring and alerts set up? Are you reviewing your costs monthly? 8. Summary plus CTA. Keeping your AWS costs under 5,000 rupees a month is achievable with the right strategies. Focus on assessing your needs, optimizing your resources, and regularly monitoring your usage. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. Share your experiences, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tech insights. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.